Interesting. What's a great career trajectory for a Scrum Master? The one that they want, that they've consciously chosen, not just blindly fallen into. That's probably the entire answer for me. What do I mean by that? Scrum Masters, it's a funny role. The likelihood is your job isn't going to change. Your sphere of influence may change over time. You may today work with one team. And in 6 months, a year or so's time, you may find you've got a couple of teams because one's in really good shape and you're bringing on a new team and you've got the time to give to them, to help them and guide them through that journey. Great. And then in a little bit more time, you may be working across multiple teams, very often through other Scrum Masters. You are what many people would refer to as an Agile coach. You are at that team of teams level. Okay. And that could be good. And then later on, you may find yourself advising into programs about agility at the program level, maybe ultimately working at the organizational level, and you may even join me working at the board level of these organizations, having conversations with those amazing people who run the big companies. But you're going to be doing the same thing. Okay? Every step, you are likely going to be working with people who are extremely intelligent, they're talented, they're gifted and capable people, and you're not going to be telling them what to do. You're going to be giving them advice, you're going to be giving them suggestions, yes, but you're very much going to be helping them structure their thinking in terms of agility. We're not pure coaches. Right? We're going to be helping them to think about, is this the right thing for this organization now? Is there a different, maybe a better way of doing things? Do we have the data to support this decision, or is this just opinion? How do we make things safer to try out? All of these questions are going to be going on. It doesn't matter if you're working with a team or the board of an oil company. That's your job. Okay? Your job title may have changed. Mine has over the years. It's gone all over the place. Okay? But your role is going to be one of service. You're going to be helping other people be better at what they do. And very often, you are going to see no recognition for that. The person that you've worked with, or the people, the teams you've worked with, they know what you do. They value you for your challenge, for your questions, for your commitment to them being better. But nobody else sees it. Right? So the career trajectory for a Scrum Master can be all the way up. And in fact, I'm hearing people talk about a Chief Agility Officer. I haven't landed on a position on that yet, but my gut tells me it's not a good one. But that's a possibility. You may end up there leading a part of an organization, thinking about how do we maintain our responsive nature and be a responsible company in the 21st century. Great. That's wonderful. But you might choose to stay at that team level, or that team of teams level, or that program level, because this is the sphere of influence at which you wish to work. This is what you want to do for a living. Okay? And that's great as well, because what we want are people who are deeply experienced at all levels. And the only way you can do that is through time. Mastery is developed over time. Yes, we learn new skills. We bring them in. We combine them with things we've tried before. We invent new ways of doing things. We learn, we discover. Okay? But it all takes time. And you can only be the best Scrum Master working at the team level if you stay there for extended periods. You might be a good one and move on, and that's okay, but you won't be great. And the same at any level. So we need people who recognise their talents and their ambitions lie at an individual level. And when they get there, they stay there. And that's not to say they're bad. That's to say they're likely to be the best at what they do. I'll always go back to Kareem Harbert mentioning to me, it's just a brilliant one, nobody commiserates the surgeon for not being a manager. Surgeons become better surgeons. Right? They don't need a job title change. They're brilliant at what they do because they put the hours in, they put the practice in, they learn, they explore, they discover. They try things out. They don't think, oh, I wish I could be a senior surgeon. They're a surgeon, they're good at what they do. They may get the accolade of a consultant, and I'm not a surgeon, so I'm sure there's other things in their world that they get. But at the end of the day, they turn up, they do their job, They help people, they save lives, and they go away knowing that because of them, people are better off. We have a similar thing. We're not going to be performing surgery, okay? But we are going to be helping people at whatever level is right for us. And that, for me, is a great thing. If you can consciously and knowingly choose to stay where you are and say, this is it, this is where I want to be, these are my people, then you've got the career trajectory you want, you've chosen it. If you've got to this point in the video, I hope you've enjoyed it. If so, a like would be appreciated. If you want to hear more from me, more answers to questions that maybe you've got in the Agile world, please subscribe to the channel. And if you've got a question that you really want answered, drop it in the comments. I promise we'll get around to it. Thank you.